Guys, so it is what time is it? 5:30?
5:30.
About 5:30 in the morning. We're just waiting to take off to Berlin. Flight time should be about an hour and a half. We're supposed to get about 8:30.
Yeah, the local time, so that'll be 7:30.
Yeah, so we're setting off from Manchester and then we'll be landing.
I mean, I still can't believe we're sitting here because this was like a close call, I would say. It was like a very close call.
Definitely.
I didn't sleep at night.
I didn't sleep either, yeah.
Oh, you did sleep a little bit.
There were some roadworks
in
Manchester. We had a bit of a detour, but we got on. There was a long time checking in through security, but anyway, so we will give more updates when we get to Berlin. So guys, we made it into Berlin. Surprisingly, the check-in through the security gate, the COVID kind of regulations that you had to do were quite straightforward, weren't they?
Yeah.
It didn't really take too much to get through. We got through quite quickly, so
there was so much stress before, because honestly I didn't really know what's going to change. I mean, they changed the kind of regulations daily at midnight.
Yeah.
So we had to wait till midnight to find out if we're going,
But we're safe and sound in Bradenburg Airport, so we're just going to go and claim our luggage, and then I'm looking forward to seeing start our adventure. I'm looking forward to seeing Berlin. I've never been here before. No, so I'm really curious how it will be. Yeah. Just as one quick thing for you, when you come to Berlin, there's this thing called the Berlin Pass, and this means you can get around Berlin on any public transport, and depending which zone you go to, it will depend on how much you pay. So we're doing zones A, B and C, which includes the airport. So this was €39 for us. But of course, if you go on their website, the Berlin Pass, and check it out, you can see how much different prices are for different zones. The cool thing is you get a nice little welcome book, tells you information about the city, and various other important information. You get some face masks and your tickets, so yeah. So guys, we made it. It took us quite a while on the trains, on a tram from the airport. We thought we were going in the wrong direction, but we made it to a hotel in Potsdamerplatz, and we've got a really nice room. Look at this, guys. We've got like a microwave and a tea and kettle, a nice shower,
and a sofa.
Yeah, really nice.
And I'm just going to have a nap now because
we're really tired, guys.
I haven't slept at all. Robert slept for like 3 or 4 hours. I haven't slept at all, so I'm like dead. I just have to have a nap, and then we go and explore a little bit, and I think I'm actually more talkative.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to chill out. We're going to have a bit of a break, unpack things, and then we're going to do a bit of exploring. So
we have a bath.
Oh, we got a bath as well. Look at that. You know, you don't get a bath that often in a hotel room, so that's pretty cool. So we've just been into the Topography of Terror exhibition. Basically near Checkpoint Charlie. It's to do with the kind of like political history of Germany, essentially, leading up to the Second World War. So what we'll do is just put a little link in the description box below, just to give you a bit of information about the exhibition. But also there's like this wall of loads and loads of information as well surrounding the country's background. So we're going to have a bit more of a read.
Okay, so we're back after a good night's sleep. So we have more energy to explore now. The weather is not too great, but it's not like cold or raining. No. So that's good. We're on the Alexanderplatz, so this is the cool graffiti behind us. The other parts of Alexanderplatz don't look that amazing because there's some like, how do you call these?
Like kind of like works going on, like some building works and stuff. So
yeah, so I don't really want to show you that because you'll think that Berlin is ugly, but it's not. It's just that place here, some works here. But yeah, so we're starting our
If we turn around though, behind us, if we go this way, and then move the camera down for you now. Down. Look behind us, you tilt it more. Keep going down. No. If we keep going like this, And then down, look what's above us. So you've got this really kind of cool, what is it?
Yeah, this is a TV tower. That's actually a...
Interesting.
Yeah. So back to us. Yeah. So where are we going today?
Where are we going?
Because I sent you a list,
and
and he didn't really check it, and I was angry.
I did check it, but I checked it really early this morning.
Yeah.
We're going to just go explore around Berlin and see what we can find.
All right, let's go then.
Let's go.
So we're on Christmas markets now here on Alexanderplatz, and to be honest, we just got ourselves a selfie stick, which I can't really use. I mean, I know it sounds sad, but this one is actually too complex for my needs, I think. I don't know. Anyway, it's actually quite cool here. It seems much smaller than the compared to market in Manchester, right?
Yeah. The shop's quite cool. Behind us, you go behind us. It's got loads of like German Christmas decorations in it. You can see through the window slowly.
That's
back up.
yeah, it's like a Christmas shop. You can't really see much because of the reflection, but yeah, quite cool. So yeah, I've been struggling with the selfie stick. It's not an idiot-proof one, I guess, that I'm used to. But that's fine. I'll work for it. I also have a new phone, so it's like everything is like too new for me.
But this is just one small little market in Berlin, and we've seen quite a lot.
Yeah, but they're not like, you know, if you compare these to like Manchester ones, like Manchester is like filled with the Christmas markets.
Yeah.
And here we have like small ones here and there.
Yeah.
There's like a carousel here. So yeah.
Of course,
it's a nice one.
Berlin's very, very big, so
yeah,
I'm sure we'll see many more of these little markets all over the place.
Also, like the things on the Christmas markets are quite cool, are a bit different to what you find in England. Look, these look like a little bit like Zapiekanki, aren't they?
Oh yeah, Zapiekanki is like a Polish kind of baguette kind of thing, which is really cool. Yeah.
So you have the TV tower above our heads, as you can see. So the first point of our little trip. Yay! Yeah.
And the one thing to clarify is that it's absolutely enormous. I mean, it's like really impressive how big it is. There's something similar in London. They've got like a TV tower, I think, in London.
Is there?
Yeah.
There is something that has like a similar shape, but
BT,
it's like a
that's
different...
the BT tower in London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Also, just to clarify, you'll probably see a lot of us in face masks because people are very like strict about it here. Like literally, you have to wear face masks everywhere. You have to show your COVID passport everywhere. You have to show your ID everywhere. So it's like very, very strict. So yeah, for now we can actually.
One thing I actually really like. Can we spin around?
Sure.
Let's spin around.
Yeah.
Like, can you spin around? That's the train station. If you notice, one thing that we don't have in the UK is double-decker trains, which I find.
I don't know if anybody is able to see it. Yeah,
it's pretty. I like it. I think it's interesting.
The red thing over there.
Yeah, the red thing there, the thing called a train. So yeah.
I don't really see it's a train from here, but yeah. So yeah, let's go farther. So this is actually like, this is not my favorite part of Berlin, but like we kind of have to see it, right? I mean, Alexanderplatz I think is actually nicer in spring or summer, but now it's very, like even those Christmas markets don't really help much. I think the reason why is because they're like so like covered and protected, because you know obviously you can only enter if you
exactly.
If you have your COVID passport, so you know they just check it really thoroughly. So that's that.
But Paulina's been to Berlin before, so she's doing the grand tour.
Yeah, I'm a guide.
This is my first time in Berlin. I've never been. I've been to Frankfurt before and Cologne.
I've never been to Frankfurt, so you know.
Yeah, Frankfurt's really cool. Cologne really nice as well.
Yeah.
So, but Berlin's one place I've never seen. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. I'm just curious how it compares to other places I've been to. Where we've been Czech Republic, we've been to Poland, of course.
It doesn't compare to many things, to be honest. Berlin is unique, I think.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, you haven't really seen far.
So we're just walking through a really dark.
Dark patch.
Because we're going to something apparently Pauline told me about. Hopefully on the other side of this passageway is the Neptune fountain.
Yeah,
is it?
It's going to be a fountain. Yeah. Oh look, we have some snacks here.
Sweets. Oh look, we found.
They're like the gingerbread kind of thing in the shape of heart.
Look at that big building there. So you're going to see in a second. You've got this massive kind of church kind of thing. And what's this over here, Pauline? Do you know what that is? Have you seen it before?
I think that's the cathedral.
The big.
Yeah.
If we stop a second, I'll give you kind of like a spin. It's easier. Yeah, just there.
I think it's a cathedral
thing.
on Museum Island, but we'll see. So as you can see, we're farther away from the TV tower, and now we're pretty much close to the, pretty much at the Museum Island.
Yes.
So, there. See? And obviously we're not going to go there today, we're just going to leave it for another day. We have to see as many things as possible before it gets dark. And actually the sun comes out a little bit, so I don't know if you can see, because maybe it's my imagination only. But yeah, I'm
From your
hoping for it.
knowledge, what museums are on the island?
There are 5 of them. I don't remember the names, but there's Pergamon, which we're going to see, and the Neus Museum, which we're going to see too, because they have like the historic kind of things like Egypt or like ancient times in general related. And they're like the other 3, I think they're more like art focused.
Yeah.
So we're not going to go there because we don't really have time.
If you guys have been to Berlin before and you've been to any of these museums, please let us know. We might come to Berlin again in the future, and we'd love to know your recommendations.
Especially on the way to Poland, it's like always good to like stop here and then,
Exactly.
So that's good. Oh, there's something now, isn't it?
Tiny little bit of sun. It's really, really cool. If you spin around, Paulina, look at the architecture. It's like a cross.
So I think this is a cathedral.
A cross up there. And the artwork on this door is really cool.
I mean, it's you said it's bigger than Manchester. I think it is bigger, but like if you consider the whole Greater Manchester, it's not that much bigger, but it's much more like vast, I would say.
It feels the centre, the way that it's laid out, it feels like wider places. And
it's like this street here. It's actually like very wide, as you can see, and yeah. This is more like a representational kind of part. I don't know if that's even a word, but yeah, there's like a lot of like majestic buildings here. So yeah, quite cool. We're going towards the Bradenburg Gate now. So we're doing like this kind of like monuments kind of tour today. Tomorrow we're going to see the old town, which Robert really wants to see. It's like the most important thing for him. But yeah.
Because I love history, I prefer, whenever I go to like a city, I like to go and see more of the historic things. I like culture, I'm a very culture-type person.
I like a little bit of everything, I just love exploring like cities, so the city breaks are perfect type of like tourism for us, but like due to like recent restrictions we didn't really do much of them. So hopefully that will change in the new year. I really hope so. This is like a good start or like good ending for 2021. So we're at the Bradenburg Gate now. The sun is permanently gone, I suppose. It doesn't really look like it's coming out anytime soon, so too bad. There's like a nice Christmas tree. There's Robert too. And there are not many people actually, surprisingly. Usually there are like crowds over there, but it doesn't really seem like there's a lot of people there. So we'll just try and take a nice picture maybe, and we're just going to proceed from there. Right?
One thing to point out, we've just walked down this really, really long road here. If we spin around, Paulina, we can show people that there's this really, really super long road. I don't know if you can see the length of it. It just goes on for at least a mile.
There's a TV tower of
and all around us is embassies. So we've walked past the Russian embassy, which we didn't really want to get any pictures or videos outside the Russian because there's cameras everywhere. In this corner over here, if we spin around again, we've got the American embassy, and then we've got the French over there. I think we got the
Yeah, very government.
Hungarian one over there. Something to do with European Union, I presume.
Exactly.
Yeah, loads around here.
Yeah. So we probably chose not the best time, but we didn't know. But they're actually cleaning that the horses, or just fixing the horses on top of the Bradenburg Gate. So not the perfect picture moment, but oh well, we didn't know, right? Also, the weather is not too amazing too.
It's very kind of like grey sky today here, but
yeah,
it's December though. It's like
yeah.
expect around December.
Yeah, I mean, I did not really expect like a sunny weather or anything like that. What I didn't actually think of is that the days are really short, so we kind of have to squeeze in everything when it's like still when it's not dark. Because when it gets dark, I mean, there are like parts of Berlin that you can see, and they don't really. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's dark or not, but I guess most things you would prefer to have certain kind of light to see them, to appreciate them fully. So now we're going to see the Jewish monument over there, the memorial, the Jewish memorial over there. And then we're just going to see other official buildings like Parliament. And then we're going to go straight to see the column. So we're at the Reichstag now. That's what it looks.
It's one of the many.
Christmas tree.
One of the many Parliament buildings.
Yes, the Parliament. Yeah. So you can't really. I mean, you used to be able to go on the grass here and just take a nice picture from afar, but now it's just like everything is like kind of barred from like entering. You can't even go closer anyway to here too, because there's like a checkpoint over there, and you have to prove that you're innocent, that you're COVID free and everything.
Yeah, essentially there's railings around the whole of the area, but nevertheless you can still kind of take pictures. It's just more of a limited space.
That's true. So we're going to get some coffee now because it's actually cold. And
we
Robert, I don't know why. Robert is actually used to like British winter. When it's like the coldest temperature is probably around 0, whereas here in the mainland Europe it can be actually really cold, like -10. So I don't think there are going to be temperatures like that here in the UK for now. But I think that for the part that we're in Poland, we're also going to Polish mountains. So if they're like -10, yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, let's go and grab some coffee for now. That will save you today, but I don't know how you're going to deal with it in the future, but okay.
We shall see.
So we had our coffee fix, and now we're just standing next to like those tanks. I think it's like a war memorial or something like that, but for Robert, everything that is related to like war, Second World War, like tanks and guns and whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
interesting, right?
I like World War II history a lot.
So we saw those tanks and it was like, yeah, we have to go there.
I kind of grew up with having a grandfather who was very much into war history, so it's I always appreciate coming to these places because I find it really fascinating to learn about history.
This is how it looks. And the tanks over there. So, yeah. Anyway, we're actually heading towards this column over there, which looks quite cool, but I hope it doesn't get dark before we get there. I don't know if you can be able to see. No, even I can't see, so I can't really show you, but it's pretty much all the way down there, so yeah, we'll see how that will go. So we managed to get to this victory column before the sundown. It actually looks pretty cool because everything is really grey and miserable, and this column is like gold, so it actually reflects light quite nicely. So look around, everything so grey.
It's apparently designed by a guy called Henrik Strack. I might have said that wrong, in 1864, so it's really, really old. Really,
yeah,
really old.
But it looks quite prominent, isn't it? It looks quite
I'm going to try and get over to the island, to the actual tower itself.
Yeah.
We've seen a few people, we've seen quite a few people actually, just basically where the base is, you can actually get on that bit apparently. So we're going to try and get over to that and see if we can get a better view of it.
Let's do that then. So we didn't really get on top of the tower yet. I mean, I think you can actually get on the very top of the tower too, but it might be actually something you have to pay for, but we'll see. But Robert got really hungry, so
We got a nice salads.
yeah,
sitting
straight from Lidl
old people
on a bench. Yeah,
on a bench.
and we're going to eat our salads now.
Nice December cold grey weather.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
So
Okay,
beautiful.
but the column's actually nice, so we have like a meal with a view now. So
A mill with a view.
it is though, isn't it? So we're in Pudom now. We're going to have a look at the Christmas market. It's actually really nice here. So we're going to show you a little bit more in a minute. Now we have to just enter. That's why also we're wearing masks again. Our COVID passports, yes. It's actually fancy in here, very nice. So let's have a look if the markets are actually going to be which one. Yeah, let's see how it's going to be here. So we're in. How do you like it here, Robert?
Yeah, we've been to quite a few different areas so far since we've been in Berlin, and this seems a bit more kind of, I'd say a bit more posher area. For
Yeah,
them.
I mean it is for sure.
The buildings seem a bit more elegant and grand.
And there's Ave Maria playing in the background, so it's not like your typical Christmas music.
And then this,
It's more like-
this market seems a bit bigger. It's the biggest one. I
It's
think.
more spacious. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a lot of like. It's also not many people over here, so that's surprising.
Yeah, but it seems a lot nicer area.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
But yeah, I told you like Berlin has like many faces, many contradictions here, so you have a little bit of everything.
Bikini Berlin, and then
So we are in this.
there's a
fancy
Mercedes
place.
building there, and
Oh, look at that.
this big church building.
Like they have. There's like a little Christmas tree over here.
Look at the glass there. You see that it's all like
Yeah.
the glass is
Yeah.
I can't remember, translucent. It's stained glass. that's
Stained
it.
glass, yes. Oh, and we have the church here, which is, I think I was inside before.
Yeah.
It actually looks quite cool. Let me just show
I
you.
wonder what it's called. Looks
See?
pretty cool.
Church over there. I have these olives that I love you.
I know it is.
Yeah, they're like these kind of like gingerbread hearts and stuff like that. They're pretty
I
interesting.
was actually bought one of these many years ago when I came to Germany.
Oh, really? Look, the Grüne Küche, I'm assuming this might be like a vegetarian place. The Green Kitchen? I don't know. had the vent, which is more like a, I mean, you can see it here. Still, yeah, they it's like a very fancy kind of department store, would you say? It's a little bit like Harrods, but I wouldn't say it's as fancy as Harrods.
Yeah, mixture between like Selfridges
and Harrods.
Yeah.
Like the prices of the clothes, I would probably say they're similar, they're quite expensive. But like food prices are much more affordable, I would say. So yeah, a little bit of a Christmas vibe there. It has a Christmas section. I think it's quite cool, actually, something a little bit different. Was it full?
Yeah, it was interesting. It looks massive on the outside, but not as big on the inside as I thought.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
yeah.
We didn't buy anything though. I don't think we even considered buying anything. But oh well, I mean, since we're here, why not?
What street are we on for in what's this area?
So when we go down. Okay. You know what? I don't know if you noticed, but honking does not really appear that often here in Berlin. But once it does, it's actually really loud. So I don't know if you can see. But look how many lights there are here. It is actually quite cool. I really like how this street looks at the moment. Very, very Christmassy.
So we managed to get some white Glühwein.
Yeah.
Glühwein?
Glühwein, yeah.
I can't say it.
So this is how it looks.
I did try it a minute ago.
How does it taste? I haven't tried it yet.
It's interesting, it's a bit different.
It's good. It's good, but it's different. It's like not as sweet and fruity.
Yeah, I think I prefer the other one. This one's
For
still
the classic
nice.
one. Okay.
Chin chin. So how would you compare it though to the one you get in Manchester? That's the question.
The market or the
No,
one?
this.
Do you know? I think this one is actually stronger because you know, I think in the UK you can only sell alcohol in public events, like a certain percentage, whereas this one is, I think it's quite stronger. I'm pretty sure that in Poland you can actually sell stronger, like mulled wine. You usually do. I don't know.
Either way, we're both happy because we get to have a nice Christmas drink.
And then we're going to have some burgers too. Well, let's talk about food now.
Really hungry. So we've been walking around and I
Yeah.
really want something sweet.
Yeah,
I saw
it's
chimney cakes, I
also
got really
nice.
excited and went into that Tiffany & Co. and they had a stand but it was closed. So I was sad.
Well, anyway, we had some pizza yesterday, which was really nice. And we had, what was that? Like, we had, what was that thing
Pizza,
that you had?
Italia pizza. something.
No, but I'm talking about the drinks.
Oh, we had Radler.
Robert had like a proper Radler, and I had something like Radler, but with instead of Sprite, there was Fanta.
No, mine was right with Radler with Sprite.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I had like the one with Fanta. That was actually quite cool. So they sell the Fanta version and then the cola version, which didn't really sound too interesting for me. Like beer with cola, that doesn't really sound nice. But the one with Fanta was actually really good, and that's definitely something I'm going to try in the future. So yeah, a new way to drink beer from me. I'm not a massive fan of beer, so you know, everything that actually changes the taste of it a little bit is a winner. Yeah. So we finally got our burgers, and this is how it looks. It's all vegan. Look at the bacon here. It's vegan. I'm not, but
Chemical Vidang.
done. Yeah.
Shame they don't have it in the UK because it looks ace.
Yeah. So what's your burger?
Mine is a BBQ.
Barbecue, like barbecue. It's vegan, and mine is cheeseburger. And we have chili cheesy fries on top of that.
All vegan.
All vegan, yeah. So let's see how it's going to taste now. You've tried yours. You've tried your chips now. I guess, yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah.
And the cheese, like the vegan cheese, is really nice as well.
Really?
Surprising, yeah.
Because the vegan cheese, I mean, yeah, surprisingly, because vegan cheese tend to be quite.
Yeah, you go to some supermarkets and you get like the cheese in it tastes like cardboard.
It's like mushroom a little bit, like I don't know why, but yeah, it does. But okay, so I'm stopping filming now, and I'm just starting to. I just need to start eating because I'm hungry and it looks amazing.